I'm pouring it in.
Pull away.
Ah, that was a...
What happened? Oh, Chris, we burnt your microphone, dude.
Oh my God! Hey Josh, what are we doing today?
Nicole, I'm glad you asked, because we're sitting here in my 2017 certified pre-owned Nissan Altima, and we're sitting and sweating and waiting for our 2 large Domino's Brooklyn-style Memphis barbecue chicken pizzas to come.
I'm really excited. What is this pizza? Because I've never heard of this pizza.
Have you heard of the state of Tennessee?
Nashville, Tennessee. Yes, I have.
It's like that, except it's more pizza. You'll see.
Well, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it.
Normally we'd go through a drive-thru, but they ain't got no pizza drive-thru, so the drive-thru's coming to us.
Makes sense. How are we gonna finesse that?
They're just gonna T-bone our car directly with the Domino's drive-thru mobile.
What the? Hello?
Is it for Josh?
Yes.
We're having a pizza party in our car.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He's my boss.
Only a name.
Thank you so much.
Well, this is exciting. Open it up.
It's so
open it up.
warm. It's so warm. It's like there's a kitty cat on my lap.
Oh, yeah. Well, they cut it into squares.
What? Why'd they
Wait,
do
see if
that?
the other one's cut into squares.
Yeah, here, hold this one.
Oh, it is like a cat.
Yeah, meow, meow. He's a cat you can eat.
We cut it into squares. So, okay, so this is my favorite pizza from Domino's.
Never
That's our
had it
fancy
before.
So this is the Memphis style barbecue chicken. I like to get it Brooklyn style. They normally don't cut it into squares because they also don't do that in Brooklyn, but they've done that today and that's perfectly fine. And I add pineapple and jalapeno.
I'm so excited to try this.
And then on the app, they go, do you want extra cheese? And I go, ugh, yeah, I want extra cheese. And so now there's extra cheese. Oh, it's so hot.
Yeah, it's too hot for me to get the center
I
filling.
cannot say, this is not a sponsored episode, cannot say enough good things about Domino's app.
Yeah,
and
I
its
love
user-friendliness.
Domino's.
Oh, this looks really fantastic.
Okay, cheers.
Jump in. I feel hot.
Wow. I'm a big barbecue chicken pizza fan.
Who's barbecue chicken
The
pizza?
pineapple and the jalapeno just adds to the enjoyment.
This is the best fast food pizza. This is sacrilege to a lot of people, and I don't care.
Sacrilege to me, but you're paying for the pizza party, so I can't really comment on it.
It's not sacrilegious, it's sacrilegious. and I'm super into it.
High five, I will go on.
Hey-o. All right, so we got like the multiple cheeses on here. You got provolone, you got cheddar, you got mozzarella, you got just a whole lot of super sweet barbecue sauce on it. You got their kind of like pressed and formed grilled chicken that's absolutely delicious because it's nice and tender.
This is really good. I can't wait to fancify it.
I think we got some tricks up our sleeve. You know, fancy barbecue sauce, we can absolutely do. We can get a little weird with the cheeses. We can certainly get weird with the protein on this.
You know I love a weird protein.
Nicole, I'm really excited to take
I'm
this journey
excited.
with you.
Let's do it.
Nicole, what we have in front of us is a duck.
I love duck.
What were you dancing to Africa Bambaataa that I was humming earlier? Yeah, that makes
Yes.
sense. Okay, so this isn't any normal duck. So this is actually a Rohan duckling. This is specially bred by D'Artagnan Farms. They're in upstate New York. They sell a lot of super upscale poultry and meat and like foie gras and truffles. They crossbred the American mallard with the Chinese Peking duck to essentially create like a more buttery, rich flavor. They mature it 5 weeks past what they normally do for ducks before slaughter. It's a really, really spectacular product. I cannot wait to get into it. So this takes care of our chicken component.
Yeah.
But what else is that chicken on? What is on the chicken?
Barbecue?
Barbecue.
Seasoning?
Barbecue is the answer. So
Oh, okay, sorry.
Barbecue. My favorite form of barbecue chicken is Jamaican jerk chicken.
Oh,
right?
wow.
And so
I
thought
love Jamaican jerk chicken as well.
it's really fire. And so I thought we could play with those flavor profiles. We got all this stuff here. We got whole allspice berries. We got nutmeg. We got this barrel-aged shoyu. We got some garlic. We got some habanero. And so we're essentially going to be making duck confit, but with all the Jamaican jerk spices. And we're gonna shred the duck and then put that on our pizza.
Can you actually, I have a surprise in there for you.
Inside the duck, you have left a surprise inside of an animal. Oh God, we got a, what is it? Oh, it's still, is this attached still?
It's the net.
It's in there, I can break it myself.
Isn't that
Yeah.
awesome? You did it.
Thanks. So here,
Wow.
I have a duck neck. In order to honor this beautiful product, we're gonna go ahead and use the whole duck carcass.
I'm gonna go wash my hand. I'll be
Yeah,
right
that's
back.
probably a good idea. I'm just gonna marinate in it. Anyways, I'm breaking down the duck right now. I'm gonna just kind of expose the joint here past the wing, try and crack it. Yeah, duck wings are really, really big.
Scared me.
Don't be scared, it's just a duck. And then I'm just gonna run the knife in there, continue to expose that joint. Yeah, there we go, big old tendon.
I'm gonna melt the
And-
duck fat. Is that okay?
Yeah, melt the duck fat.
Because we're gonna confit, right?
Yes, we are. So confit is
excited.
where you slowly cook. Duck is the main sort of confit. People actually say that carnitas comes from the technique of confiting, where you cook an animal essentially in its own fat.
Hey, no way. I
So,
learned something new
there you
today.
go, got a wing off. Bro, ducks are way harder to break down than chickens.
No,
Forgot
they're
about
not.
that.
It's all intuitive.
It's the same. You just gotta
can do it.
crack the bones. It's like
Yeah.
it's like being in like a fight. You just gotta attack their weak points. You gotta attack the joints. I'm against casual violence. Nicole, you ever been in a physical fight? Let's talk about this right now.
You've asked me more than once, and for some reason you think that I
like to fight.
Well, no,
and I don't
just-
know why I give off that energy, because you're not the first person who's asked me that.
You're bellicose.
What'd you say about my belly? What does bellicose mean?
Bellicose, you're prone to warfare.
Really?
All right, so you got this quarter exposed. You're gonna go, what's not fancy about this? You're gonna go through, cut around that thigh bone. All right, so here we got a whole duck quarter exposed. Does that look good to you?
Please don't wave that around in my face.
We're gonna put that in there, and then when Nicole finishes that up, that is passive aggressive for me telling her to hurry.
Okay, I'm
the
sorry,
F
I'm
up.
sorry. I'm sorry, I'm
We're
sorry.
gonna get these quarters marinating.
I can't touch that.
What?
That.
Oh, the habanero. Nicole
scared of it.
has had some bad experiences with habaneros.
I'm scarred. I have
Take
trauma.
the seeds out.
I have like
pop that in there.
deep trauma.
Ah, leave some of the seeds in.
Okay. Bombs away.
Take the seeds and stuff it inside the duck.
Ready?
Okay. Yeah. Blend it up.
I'm closing my eye. What the heck?
Nicole doesn't know how to work the machines.
What the heck? What do you mean?
Laugh at Nicole.
Ooh, what the freaking heck was that about?
Nicole, what part of me do you think you would comfy?
You really want me to answer?
Yeah.
Your butt.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a lot more lean tissue than you'd expect.
No, it's what I expect. That's why I'm confying it.
Oh, that makes sense.
Because it needs the help. Hey Josh, if you could eat any person, who would you eat?
Charlize Theron, because she's a great actor. Okay, so we have both of our duck quarters right in there, and now I'm gonna take the breasts off, and we're gonna save the skin from the breasts. I wanna create a nice little textural contrast, right?
Okay.
Like normally you put crushed chili flake on your pizza, you put Parmesan cheese, but no, we're gonna make some duck cracklings. All right, so now I'm just gonna take my fingers in and I'm just gonna rip off the skin. So now we have this nice big breast skin that we can use for chicharrones. Kalima.
I love that movie. That's my favorite Indiana Jones movie of all time. Can I tell you why? I
Yes,
probably told you why.
No.
It's because of the food scene in it, whenever they're eating
brains.
monkey brain and they're also eating beetles. And that was like the first time I saw food in movies, and I was like, whoa, this is totally impossible to do. How'd you guys do that?
The only Indiana Jones I've seen is the Shia LaBeouf one.
What?
Oh, don't shake your head, old film major peanut gallery over
Are
there.
you for real?
I didn't see Back to the Future till like a week ago.
I've never seen Back to the Future
Makes
either.
no sense.
Yeah, Back
trying
to the
to-
Future. What?
Mac on his mom.
Yeah,
on,
what?
dude.
Do I take the hot oil and just put it over it?
Yeah, so just take the
I'm
hot
kinda
duck fat, put
scared.
it over that, and then all we're gonna do is cook that. So what's happening here is all this duck fat is essentially insulating all
Wow.
of this from the elements. It's gonna die of exposure, I don't know. But no, the duck fat's gonna retain all that moisture. It's gonna slowly cook in its own fat. All we're gonna do is we're gonna pop this carcass in the oven at about 400 degrees for an hour and roast it off so we can make our stock.
Are you also gonna put like the wings and that part in there?
Yeah, what part is this, Nicole? Tell me which part of the duck this is.
The neck.
Yeah, we're gonna roast off the neck, roast off the wings, roast off the carcass, and then we're gonna make our duck stock out of that. Woo! Good start!
Wow, so much fun stuff already.
Heck of a start. Hey Nicole, what's the fanciest pineapple you've ever had?
I went to like Austria or something, and I had like a piece of pineapple, and I'm like, wow, such good pineapple in the middle of Austria in Eastern Europe.
Too bad.
Oh my God!
Suck it, Austrian pineapple. We got the pink glow pineapple that all the sexies on Instagram have. We have it now. So this is the pink glow pineapple. This was pioneered by Del Monte. What they did is they used genetic modification to prevent the formation of beta carotene and to increase the formation of lycopene. So lycopene is what makes tomatoes red. Beta carotene is what makes, you don't care about the science.
No, I do. No.
You just
I
want
know
the sexy
lycopene.
Instagram pineapple.
I need to eat this pineapple.
Hold on, let me cut it. So we're using half the pineapple for this sexy barbecue sauce. Sorry, just thinking about Instagram influencers. And then we're using the other half of the pineapple to actually go on the pizza because I enjoy pineapple on my barbecue chicken pizza.
This is the most
I don't think it's-
clout I have ever gotten. I'm eating this pineapple, so suck it, people that don't follow me but still look at my profile.
So lots of you asked for my skincare routine.
What does it taste like once you swallow it?
Capri Sun.
Wow!
Kool-Aid Jammers!
Yeah, it tastes like Kool-Aid.
Anyways, what we're doing right now, we're making a barbecue sauce. So we have this awesome Zacapa XO rum right here. It's actually aged in French oak barrels that once housed cognac. And so they use a master rum blender to take rums between 6 and 25 years. And those rums start off in like American bourbon barrels and Spanish sherry barrels, and they all end up in French oak. So this should have some like lovely sort of candy notes to it. It's aged
Amazing.
in Guatemala. And we got some other cool stuff here that we're throwing in the barbecue sauce. We're gonna take some of that Jamaican jerk seasoning that we did to like tie in there.
Okay.
Got some shallots. And this is a really cool thing. This is daddle pepper hot sauce.
Daddle, dude.
daddle.
Daddle tail.
Totally, you're such a good dad. So this is daddle pepper hot sauce. Daddle peppers are big in St. Augustine, Florida. A lot of people think they're
Interesting.
indigenous to the Americas, but they're actually not. They were likely brought from Central Africa. It's a pepper that is very close to the fatali pepper.
Smells like chipotle.
It does.
Smells like chipotle's in adobo.
It really does smell like
Very
chipotles in adobo.
similar. I'm gonna get the shallots starting.
Gotta toss some pineapple.
Go for it. Why not?
Nice. So we're gonna blend this all up, and then we're gonna strain it just a little bit. You don't like that on fire?
Smell it. It smells like durian.
Oh, weird. It smells like burnt shallots.
It smells like durian. Okay, you
Okay, wait, where's the lighter? Where's the lighter?
You do it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. I'm pouring it in.
Pull away.
That was
What happened? Oh, Chris, we burnt your microphone, dude.
Oh my God!
Did you need this? So we got the stock. We took the duck carcass and we roasted it along. This is burning. We took the duck carcass along with the wings and the neck and a lot of aromatics. And so now we're gonna deglaze this in stock to really infuse all of that duck flavor in there. Yeah, let's dump the carcass in. All right, so now we're gonna take some of that Jamaican jerk mixture and we're gonna add it right to the babakwa sauce. Smell it. Smell it. Oh, this is so lovely.
Smell the habanero.
It's so fragrant. Do you like?
Traumatizing.
Nicole got a habanero. Nicole, tell him what happened.
I got a boo-boo in my eye because of habanero.
She got boo-boo in her eye because of habaneros.
Emma, I got a boo-boo in my eye.
All right, so now I'm gonna take some of that daddle pepper hot sauce for a little bit of heat, and then we're gonna add just a little bit of fresh rum in there.
Okay,
We flambéed
nice.
it, but I wanna get some of that raw rum flavor in there, really sort of elevate it.
Raw rum.
And then
Raw,
it
raw,
smells
raw.
raw.
What's that?
Pineapple vinegar. This is white balsamic vinegar infused with pineapple.
Who's Jean-Pierre?
Jean-Pierre is my alter ego on OnlyFans. Follow me on OnlyFans. I'm OnlyHams. That's OnlyHams at onlyfans.org. It's no pornographic images, just me holding various hams that I'm proud of. Please go visit the website. So we're gonna drop some of that Jean-Pierre white balsamic vinegar in there to get some acid.
This is so funny. You're funny today.
You're funny. We're funny together. We're gonna drop some molasses in there, get some nice dark color on there.
Wow.
And then, what, Chinese spice?
Yeah.
Gonna dust some of that in there. So we're gonna cook this down, and then we're gonna strain it just a little bit to get half the solids out there, to get half of all that fibrous pineapple, but still infuse all that flavor. Then we're gonna reduce it down. I'm so sticky from the pineapple and the raw duck.
I want to do something.
We'll do something in the next beat. What are you, a scene girl in 2004?
Yes.
Anyway, so you got the sauce cooking. So the pineapple is kind of like brazen in all that liquid. So
look
you're gonna
how
blend
gorgeous
that
that
up.
looks.
That looks really lovely, and I love all the jerk seasonings in there. I think it's gonna be really tasty.
Yeah, me
So
too.
I'm gonna get going on this pizza dough. So what we're making is an einkorn flour pizza dough. Einkorn is actually a wild species of wheat. People think that it was maybe the first species of wheat to ever be domesticated about 10,000 years ago. So it's an ancient grain, which is very, very cool. We got some water here. We got some yeast, and then we got a little bit of turbinado sugar because it's fancy.
That's
they got
why. Nice. I was
at
like,
the
why are
little
you using turbinado?
Starbucks, you know, they got a little sugar in the raw.
I am such a sugar in the raw girl. Did you know that about me?
I don't like it. I like Splenda in the raw. I've added oil to this. And I'm also taking just a little bit of that Jamaican jerk paste, just because I want all those Jamaican jerk flavors to go in literally every single part of this,
I
right?
am so excited to see what that dough's gonna taste like
I'm
with that
excited
jerk
too.
seasoning.
Who was your crush when you were 12 years old?
Jared Way from My Chemical Romance.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you were deep in it then.
His name is Gerard?
What'd you call him?
Jared? That's how deep my crushes go, in case you were wondering. Did you know that the day that David proposed to me, I had a barbecue duck pizza?
No way.
Yeah.
From where? Tell us.
It was at the Bel Air Hotel.
You're gonna be like passing down your barbecue duck pizza recipe to your children
We'll see.
in 7 months.
Why did you tell them? No, the whole thing was I was supposed to tell them.
No, wait, but you're not though, right?
Josh.
That'd be messed up if I actually.
I'm not pregnant!
I got a Thai food baby from lunch. His name is Prick King Green Bean. I'm gonna turn this dough out and I'm gonna start kneading it by hand. Because what's fancier than pouring your own sweat? How much degrees is it in here? Only 77. Well, it's about 98 with the oven on. So what's fancier than pouring your own artisanal sweat?
It's so hard to cook with glasses because it's like you get like sweaty and like hot. How do you cook with glasses? It's so difficult.
Oh, you know what? It's because I have an asymmetrical astigmatism. And
Oh my god, me too. but I
no
wear
way, we're the
contacts.
same person. Oh my God. Did you know that when I got proposed to, I was eating barbecue duck pizza? So it's like really important to me.
I do now. Congratulations, by
Thank
the
you so
way.
much.
No, I have asymmetrical astigmatism too, but it's because I only have one astigmatism in one eye.
What?
What's it called? Chimera?
2 different eye colors?
No, it's like 2 twins are in the belly and then one twin eats the other twin.
Oh.
And then you become part of the twin. And it's like half of your body's one twin, half of the body's the other twin. That didn't happen to me, but like, yeah, that's what it's called.
Pizza dough's done. We're gonna let our pizza dough rest for 48 hours in the fridge, and then we're gonna take it out to room temp, and then we're gonna make a fancy pizza. Nicole, we've come all this way, and here is the fruits of our labor.
This is beautiful. Already the colors are just speaking to me.
So we got this young olio verde right here. We have some scamorza, which is a smoked mozzarella. Essentially, it's not technically mozzarella, but it comes from the Calabria region of Italia, the country that invented a pizza. We have some simply pickled Fresno chilies here with a little bit of thyme. We have our einkorn dough. We got some shallots that's gonna go on top because they put onions on the Domino's one. Nicole.
This looks like a purse.
Stop stroking the dough, it's weird. You're making them
Leathery.
uncomfortable.
No, I'm not.
Leave it to you to make them uncomfortable instead of me, which
No,
is
I'm
wild.
not.
Do the duck confit, shred the duck confit.
Okay.
We're gonna sauce the pizza, but then we're gonna mix some of the duck confit with this barbecue sauce. Yeah, oh, look at that little nugget. I'm gonna,
Some would say this is raw, but they just don't know good duck when they see it, right? Look at
yeah, that's not raw, right?
Of course not. It's been cooked. I was cooking this for 6 hours.
I know, sometimes we have things that we think we cooked for a long time, and then Abe Lincoln's
No.
eating raw beef tongue. Watch the video back.
That was a chance encounter. I was
I
absent
really don't
that
know
day.
what happened. Cheese and rice. So, after Googling, we find out einkorn, not the best for making doughs, but you know what? We're gonna make it.
It looks like a biscuit.
I just look at it. So I'm gonna slowly just sort of work this dough around in my hands.
You're doing really good, Josh.
I'm so looby.
You're doing so
Why am I
good.
doing this like it's a hamburger?
You're doing a really good job.
I think we're pretty good because I think we can just do this, right?
Yeah. Totally. Fancy fast food doesn't always have to be, fancy doesn't equate good.
true.
And this is what we're learning right now. And you know what, Josh? You're doing really well.
Welcome to Garbage Fast Food. I'm your host, Garbage Josh.
Hey, stop that. You're doing a great job. I am proud of you, even if it looks like utter garbage. It literally looks like baby throw up. Yeah, it's absolutely disgusting. Shame on us for giving this to the people. But you know what? It's good. Just keep going. Just
So
keep-
wet.
I have a great idea.
Well, I get it.
I think we should cook the dough a little bit. Get it,
That's
get
a good
it
idea, that's a
nice.
good idea, that's a good
get it
idea.
nice and taut, whatever that
a
means.
little
No, okay. Just get it cooked down. Try to form like a pseudo crust. You're doing such a good job. Look at that nice edge, and then we can bake it off. Maybe like par bake it.
That's a good
So
idea.
it stays nice and sturdy.
That's a good
So
idea.
that sturdiness can. So once it's nice and sturdy and we're ensured that it's gonna work, we can just put all the toppings on and then put it in the oven and then give it its full bake. How does that
Great,
sound?
because right now this is porridge.
It's a fan. It looks
a dough. It's a dough.
It looks more rustic than the pizza you made with Emily.
Rustic.
Yeah,
And here's the thing, it's a dough.
it is.
So it's gonna work.
Of course it is. Have
Okay.
confidence in yourself.
Oh, I know, I struggle with
I
self-confidence.
know you
I
do,
a
but
lot
it's
of
okay.
negative
No, like
self-talk.
I'm the same way, but you know what you need to do? Go to therapy.
Yeah, that's true. Well,
Just do it. Trust
probably
me.
Probably should. Hey, welcome back to Fancy Fast Food. Turns out the dough kind of works.
Yeah!
So that's pretty cool. We got the
Woohoo!
dough like a little bit par baked, just enough to to make sure it works. That's literally all we were doing.
Yeah.
So now, Nicole, I'm gonna sauce this. I'm gonna put sauce on it, but save some sauce. I'm gonna eat some of this duck confit.
Yeah, do it,
This
do
is
it.
like.
It is so good. I snuck a little piece when nobody was looking, especially the cameras. Who would have thought jerk chicken confit was like the most amazing thing we've made?
This barbecue sauce is really incredible. The pineapple made it almost kind of jammy, but there's so many of that
Wow.
savory notes from like the datil pepper. And I think the pineapple probably provided a lot of like pectin in there.
No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. What's the dish you cook most at home?
Quesadilla.
Yeah, just like cheese, tortilla.
I live with my mom and dad still, and my mom has full range of the kitchen. Sometimes I have to ask her to use the kitchen, and she goes, no. But most of the time, she's like, yeah, okay, just don't, screw anything up. So most of the time, it's just a quesadilla, or it's just leftovers.
Yeah, mine is I take a rotisserie chicken and I dip it with my hands in a jar of salsa.
That's a good low-carb option.
It's a really great low carb option. All right, so let's get some cheese on there. So the pizza at Domino's, it's got provolone, it's got cheddar, and it's got mozzarella. So we have some cubed up provolone right here, but first I'm gonna add
I'm
a
adding
nice
all this.
layer of shredded white cheddar
I'm adding all of this
around
in
it.
here.
I think so, right? Like, well, you can't take it with you when you die, you know? All right, so now we have some, so we got some cubes. This
What
is,
was that?
I dropped cheese and I wanted to eat it.
What is that noise you made?
That's that's how my Nana eats.
You're an interesting man.
Anyway, so we got some provolone here. This is provolone picante. This is a nice sharp provolone. I think it's gonna cut through a lot of that sweetness.
They put provolone on a Domino's pizza?
Yeah, so Domino's
never
has,
knew that.
you can get like feta at Domino's, bro. They got so much. In like 2008 or something, they were basically like, hey, we know we kind of suck and you seem to hate us. So if you could tell us why, that'd be great. And people were just like, hey, your crust has no flavor. And then they were like, boom, every crust is getting like a garlic butter brush. And they really did respond to consumer demand in a really awesome way. You wanna try some scamorza?
Yeah, sure.
Oh my God.
I don't
Akin
even
to like,
care for smoked cheese, but that was a good smoked cheese.
well, because most smoked cheese is kind of like hard, like smoked Gouda, it doesn't really melt well. But this is like a nice, like semi-soft kind of smoked cheese. It's like really, really incredible.
I've seen this cheese other places, and it kind of looks like a kidney.
Yeah. It's like a sack. It smells like sack cheese too.
Good one. That's for the 18 and over crowd.
Yeah, sign up for Mythical Kitchen After Dark.
It's a feature on OnlyHams. You have to get the premium subscription to watch that.
Sign up on onlyhams.com for Mythical Kitchen After Dark, where it's just Nicole arguing with her mom about who gets to use the stove. Mom, I want to make a quesadilla now.
Why is my life such a joke to you?
I'm gonna put little dollops of duck confit on there, and I'm just gonna fist up these peppers here.
Hey, you should try one.
That
was awesome.
That's nice. All right, a little pickled Fresnos on there.
You're wild, man. 2021, Josh is wild.
These are Fresno chilies. They're a little bit fruitier than a jalapeno. I think jalapeno has a kind of grassy, verdant flavor. These have a nice, fruity capsicum flavor.
Capsicum?
Capsicum!
What's capsicum? For the people that don't know, because I know what capsicum is, but they don't.
Yeah, no, me too. I know what a lot of things are. Capsicum are what people in the Commonwealth countries call peppers. All right, so we're putting some shallots on there, just raw shallots. Domino's puts onion on there. We're doing shallots, these are fancier onions.
And we're doing pink pineapple because they can't afford pink pineapple at Domino's.
Idiot pours at Domino's. Yeah, so we're getting some big pineapple on there. This is gonna be a big, fat, wet pizza, Nicole.
I'm ready.
Woo!
Put it in.
Oh, we put this in the oven.
Put it in the oven.
I put this in the oven at 500 degrees for like 10 minutes. By God, Nicole, we've done it. We have made a fancy barbecue chicken pizza.
Gorgeous.
It really is gorgeous. So if you want to get some of the duck cracklings on there, I'm just gonna throw a little
Sure.
fresh cilantro for color. They don't do this at the Domino's, but you know, I'm like the cool pizza place.
Is that good?
Making it rain is quite fancy. Please do that more. Just shower me with duck cracklings. I feel objectified. All right, give it a nice little drizzle of olive oil. Yes, Nicole, yes. All right, so let's compare this to the original. Oh God, that looks good. Oh my God. Trash!
No, it's not.
Trash, yeah, no, this is still very good.
Still really good.
All right, so let's eat the original. Remind
Okay.
ourselves what it tastes like. Nice little thin crust.
So good.
Still love this. Yeah, this is really good stuff. We got a little more going on with ours. Grab a slice. I want this big
That's the one I wanted.
Take it.
No, I'm kidding. I just wanted to bust your balls.
Wow, this is wet.
Ready? What am I eating?
Oh, whoa. Oh my God.
What is it?
Oh.
It's like a delicious alien foreign object.
This is so freaking delicious.
That crust is phenomenal.
You get that like intense weedy flavor from the crust, but the freaking juiciness of this duck confit,
It's gorgeous.
it's insane. What it is, it's literally this, but everything is turned up to 11. It is exponentialized because of all the Jamaican jerk seasonings that we put in the duck, and that barbecue sauce with the pineapple vinegar.
Oh my God.
All that rum, the daddle peppers, like
So special.
there's so much heat and spice to this, but it's not overwhelming. And then the smoked cheese and the pickled chilies.
It's just a gorgeous cacophony symphony
Unreal.
in my mouth. It's beautiful.
Unfreaking real.
Well done, Josh. But the real question is, how much did this cost?
God, who cares?
I do.
It cost $203.68.
This was 200.
Worth it. I've
Are
spent
you kidding me?
with tip. This was $200. I
pick
tipped
this
him
back up.
170 bucks. Nicole, thank you so much for sharing this incredibly special moment with me. Thank you all so much for stopping by and continuing to inexplicably watch the YouTube show that we make. That's pretty rad. If you want to do more stuff like that, you can listen to me and Nicole's podcast, The Hot Dog is a Sandwich, every Wednesday wherever you get your podcasts. Also find us on Instagram at Mythical Kitchen under hashtag Dreams Become Food. Send us pictures of you eating fast food in your best like evening
In your
attire.
Maserati.
In your Maserati.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time. This is a religious experience.
Yeah,
This
let's
is
go, man.
Stupid good.
Come on, let's go.
Stupid good. Stupid good. This is dummy good. The Mythical Trucker hat is literally the only hat I wear, and I am not just saying that because this is an ad, so get yours now at mythical.com.